Hello, my name is Beverly Unit from BU Success Coaching, and welcome to my irregular blog for constant direct sales success. Today's topic, the 3 crucial tips for outstanding customer service in direct sales. It was inspirational Mary Kay Ash, the founder of well-known direct selling company Mary Kay Cosmetics, who once said, "Everyone has an invisible sign around their neck that says, 'Make me feel important.'" Whether you have or haven't heard this before, what a beautiful saying to absorb. Let it resonate and land for a moment. If you take this insight with you across to the customer experience you create, this means you give yourself space to be curious and notice, if this is what customers want, how are you making your customers feel important? Let's look at 3 crucial tips you can immediately adopt for your direct selling success so every customer feels significant when they purchase your direct sales product or service. So take a moment and see if you can answer yes to the following 3 questions. As you ask yourself, do you offer to follow up and check in with those who have purchased your products or service? Do you keep your word and follow through? And the third one, do you add value to their experience when you make the follow-up call that a customer chooses to follow your next recommendation? Let's briefly step through some helpful tips for each of these and ensure you're doing the very things that can help make a customer feel important. So let's talk about follow-up. At the point of purchase, whether it's at a demo, trunk show, party plan, verbally state the pledge. That part of your personal service commitment is to follow up within a given number of days. You can even make this service commitment part of your email messaging if it's an online purchase with your direct sales webpage. Now, if you're face-to-face at a demo or a trunk show, giving a reason why and making it about the customer's experience will mean this commitment from you is eagerly welcomed by the customer. You might like to include a purpose such as, "I'm calling you to ensure you're using your purchase to its utmost effectiveness." Or, "I'm calling you to remind you of some helpful tips." Or, to add some bonus tips for the longevity and the ease of use. When you set up the expected follow-up contact, it means the customer has an expectation of speaking further with you, and they already know your call will be worthwhile because you made the purpose about them and their experience. Your conversation about your follow-up intent must come from a space of authenticity, and this means the customer will know it's genuinely all about them, and they'll look forward to your follow-up contact. Number 2, let's talk about follow through. You've established the follow-up call will happen after the party plan experience, after the demo trunk show. Now keep your word. Follow through with this one promised action within the time frame you gave your word to, and it's the beginning to an ongoing trust relationship. Keeping your word matters. You already know this if one of your core values is integrity. Why do I say this? Well, think about the times when you haven't kept your word and instead made excuses to do time-wasting things instead of speaking with existing customers already on your direct sales database. Remember that uncomfortable feeling in your gut when in the past you haven't kept your word to yourself? That feeling inside, that's an alert that you weren't living your values because you were putting off that phone call. You thought you were fearful about making the call when in fact all you need to do is switch your focus to the customer, and instead of towards your own internal feelings, keep your focus on the customer. Take a moment to notice how best you can add value to their product experience and return now to the original intention of the call. Suddenly, that old internal feeling that no longer served you well, it's dissipated and you can keep your word and follow through. My number 3 tip, follow your next recommendation. Open a conversation and remember to remind your direct sales customer of the purpose for your call when you speak. Include questions within your conversation to discover what they're noticing for themselves now that they're using your product or your service. Offer helpful tips for maximum use that benefits them, and offer another product or service that will also be of great benefit to your customer based on what has been most helpful to them with their initial product purchase. Let me give you an example. If your direct sales business is beauty products and your customers purchase, let's say, a makeup or cosmetic item, imagine the wonderful conversation possible when you ask questions and discover they love the long-lasting wear of your makeup brand, and all because you bothered to check in and ask what they've noticed for themselves so far. You hear your customer share now that she gets through her working day without having to reapply her lipstick constantly, and she loves the quality ingredients. That means her lips are no longer drying out. This means you now offer a product tip, so she'll get maximum use from her lipstick, and here comes a great big clue for you in your direct sales success. Knowing why she loves the lipstick is the key for offering your next product recommendation. You can position it because she loves the long-lasting and non-drying qualities of the lipstick. She might be ready to try the eye makeup and a specific colour palette you can recommend for her. So there you have it. Make your customer feel important by following up, following through, and making future recommendations so she can follow you. And if you've enjoyed this video blog, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the thumbs up tab below and leave a comment. If you love developing your direct sales skill set and mindset, I'm predicting you're going to love my professional development products at www.busuccesscoaching.com.au. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and always remember, be you.